Can you hear me now? So, let me tell you about the first time I ever saw that D. That day. 1993. I would have been 14 years old. And, oof, let me show you. Okay, this is 1993. 1993. Dude was fine. Like, look. Mr. D. He had that long hair. He was a rocker. He had them lips. Dark hair, light eyes, just how I like them. That first time I ever got to play with that day. And I fell in love, y'all. I fell in love with that boy. I had been falling in love with boys since kindergarten, but this was the first time that any of them had ever paid me attention. I was 14 years old. And it wasn't the last time. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I have played with hundreds. I'm not gonna say hundreds, over 100. I'll say over 100 D. Some people want to know a number. I can't tell you because I don't actually know. At one time I did have a list. I don't know what that is anymore. I stopped counting. But I played with a lot of D. I'm real good at it. I made it my business to be good at it because I thought that if I just loved up on a man real good, he would love me back and he would stay and we would live happily ever after. I believed in the dream. I was a diehard romantic, y'all. I believed in the dream. And I would become friends with these boys that I was attracted to. And I would learn from them talking to me about the women that they were, the girls that they were actually interested in, the girls or the women, depending on how old we were. And I would take note mentally. It was a study on how to be a good woman and how to keep a man and how to please a man. Because I needed to be loved. I needed a man to love me. I needed to feel loved. I needed to have that happily ever after dream. I needed it so bad that and I had the lowest self-esteem you could possibly imagine, guys. So low. And that's important to know. You attract not what you want, but who you are, who you think you are. And I had learned from another boy that I had a crush on that I had low self-esteem. I didn't even know what the fuck that was. Low self-esteem. What is esteem? I had to look it up in a dictionary, in a book. Guys, for those of you who don't know, it's a book with many, many pages, many, many words that describe other words. Dictionary, you know what I mean? And I realized it was true. I didn't know what to do about it. Low self-esteem had me out there on these streets choosing guys that were not worthy of me because I did not know my own worth. I couldn't choose a man that would give me what I wanted, because what I actually wanted in every single one of these men was proof that I was exactly as unlovable as I thought I was. I didn't consciously choose this. Consciously, I thought I was chasing love. But I wasn't getting love. What I was getting was proof that I was unworthy of love. Because I had low self-esteem. Because I didn't love myself. The thing that I was looking for, I was never going to find in anyone other than myself, but I had to go through that, guys. I had to. And I don't regret a single step that I took. I wonder how many of you recognize any part of this story. Please comment in the comments below. And if you want to work with someone who has been through it, who can guide you through it, who can understand what you're going through, please contact me. I am creating a class right now to help you, to help people who are going through what I went through. And I'd love to see if you were interested in something like that. I think you would be. I'll let you more details in the coming days. And as always, 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 love yourself.